guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another hair one and how I got this amazing fuchsia blended down into this lighter pink shade. Sort of an ombre, sort of not. I kind of use the ombre like effects, but it's not an ombre, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. As you've probably noticed if you've watched a few of my old videos, my hair is a lot longer. I wish I was like one of those Betty Spaghetti dolls where you can just pull on it and it would grow, but it's not. I went to the hairdressers and the lovely Sunita, who is my hairdresser, put in some tape-in extensions for me. So now I have nice long hair. We went for like the sort of like shag haircut, like the she calls it a modern mullet, but it's like the shag's hairstyle. So I've got some short layers in there blending down into this ridiculously long hair, which I love. I haven't had long hair in ages and it makes me so happy to finally have really long hair back. Must admit though, when it came to dyeing it, I wasn't quite used to the length and I didn't realise how much dye it was going to take. So thank God I had like the right amount. Anyway, before we get into it, the hair dye I used was Lirici Directions. I don't even know if you can see that properly. It's the Lirici Directions semi-permanent conditioning hair colour. I had blonde extensions put in, so I dyed my actual hair blonde before I went. They put the blonde extensions in and then I coated it with this. So the top is just this pure colour. And then I mixed it with a conditioner to blend it down to get the lighter one. So I literally did just use the one colour for this. And this is in the Cerise. Anyway, I hope you like the video. If you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay, so this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a crappy or old t-shirt. I've been using this one to dye my hair for ages, as you can see. You're going to need gloves. Preferably latex ones. You're going to need mixing bowls and you're going to need 2 of them for this. And again, the 2 hair dyeing brushes. And conditioner. This is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Conditioner. You're also going to need the actual hair dye. Like I said, this is Lirici Directions in shade Cerise. First up, we're just going to put the Cerise straight up into a bowl. That's going to be due for our roots. And then we're going to put the other in another bowl and mix it with a load of conditioner. So we're going to start by sectioning the hair into 2 halves and making sure my fringe is into that sectioning as well. And then paint just the plain old cerise down the roots. Then we're going to section it just behind the ear. And then again do the same with the dye. Obviously with this you can go, if you've got longer hair you can bring that root colour down a little bit more if you want to. Then we're going to go to the front section and do a diagonal one. This does take a little bit longer, but it makes sure that every single bit of hair gets coated. So you're just doing it in those 4 sections that you've already made, diagonaling at each one. And like I said, bring this colour down, or if you've got short hair, I'd leave it quite like right to the root. But because I've got longer locks now, I brought it down a little bit more than I normally would. So just repeating that on the other side at the front as well. Obviously, as you further you get down towards your ear, the sections won't be diagonal anymore. They will end up naturally going straighter. Then do the same on the back of the head. That is why it's going super fast. Obviously, editing this video, we can do it quickly, but the whole look actually took about 40 minutes to get all the dye on in total. Once you've done that, we're going to use the cerise mixed with the conditioner. Going to paint that underneath, blend it down, and we're going to leave the bottoms. I'm just leaving the bottoms like slightly dry, like not putting any dye on them at all. And I'm really rubbing that colour into my hair to make sure it's completely saturated and making sure I've got no bits left. Because the last thing you want when you're dyeing your hair is some random blonde still showing through. Because it's really noticeable, especially with bright colours.
And as I gave up, you can probably see I gave up with 4 sections at this part because my hair just was not staying where I was putting it, so I just did it in 2 halves. I tried to do the 4 sections, but it just wasn't playing. Also, I must say here, as you can see, I'm making such a mess. It's all on my arms, all over my face, completely all over my neck. When I'm doing clients' hair, I do it a lot slower and a lot less messy, but this is my own head, so I don't care how much mess I make on my own head. So that's why I'm making a terrible mess. And there you go. Then just leave it there, and we're going to let that sit on for 45 minutes to an hour.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.